Alright folks, so I know how to draw a 5-dimensional quadrilateral on a 2-dimensional piece of paper. You might be saying, prove it. Well, I tried, but sorry, I heard something. So I tried doing that, but I messed up 4 different times, and each try was its own piece of paper. So not only am I wasting paper, I'm also wasting time when I could be making an episode. So I thought it's not worth it. So I don't care if you guys believe me or not. I'm still telling the truth, so shut up. But anyways, that's not the point. That got me thinking. Is there actually another dimension out there? They say there's like 9, or maybe more than that. I don't know. 9? Guys, we need to talk about what a dimension is real quick. The true definition is... I mean, dogs are loud as hell, man. Anyways, the true definition of dimension. Let's talk about what different kinds of dimensions there are. Now, dimension is not like a realm, okay? Some people think that a dimension is a whole different realm with different logic than ours, and it exists not in the physical universe. No matter how far we go out there, away from our planet, no matter how much we discover, we will never discover these dimensions because they do not exist physically in our universe. But each dimension is its own realm, its own world. That's what some people believe dimensions are, but that's actually not correct. And then you have the dumbass crap like what the movie theaters are doing. So, okay, movies come on like a 2-dimensional screen, right? And a 3-dimensional movie kind of makes sense because 3D is like this, but with, you know, more, you know what 3D means. I don't need to explain it. But so if it's popping out of the 2-dimensional screen into a 3-dimensional field, that kind of makes sense, okay? But the 4D crap, shut the hell up. There's no 4D in this universe. 4D, and when it comes to movies, is when you can feel the stuff on what's on screen. They're just trying to make money off these gimmicks, okay? There's no 4D. At least not in our universe. Because, and they're just, why not call it something else? Like, you know how VR is like when you can feel inside, you know, what you're watching or playing, whatever? Why can't they call it something else instead of just 4D? Because it's not the 4th dimension. Like, that'd be like if VR was called 5D or some stupid crap like that. And to make things even worse, that stupid-ass Spy Kids movie that came out in 2011 broke the 4D rule. Now, I'm not saying they were ever followed in the first place. Like, they've always been breaking the 4th dimensional rule. What I'm saying is that Spy Kids, that 4th Spy Kids movie, you can smell everything that's on the screen. And for that one exception, that's what 4D was. Every other 4D film is where you can feel stuff. But it's not 4D. We're not talking senses here, like see, smell, hear, taste, and touch. That's not what a dimension is. So, yeah, so shut up your butt, it doesn't count. Let's go talk about the real definition of a dimension. When drawing shapes, well, okay, so some people decide to draw shapes based on the corners of each shape is its own dot. So let's go to 0-dimensional. 0-dimensional? Really, Kale? Did you make that up? No, it's real. It all starts with one small dot, and in this case, it's a circle. So this is the only time when you'll be making shapes that have sides on them with a circle. Okay, so 0-dimensional is just a point. You get 2 points, and you connect them, and you get 1-dimensional. A line. Well, technically it's a line segment because a line is just a segment that has no beginning or end, so Alright, so that's, yeah, connect those two together, and you get a square, or a rectangle, whichever. As long as it's a quadrilateral, which means a shape that has 4 sides, it's eligible. So, okay, that's probably what you're familiar with, 2-dimensional. So that's why we don't start with 1D, we start with 2D, because, you know, it's the second dimension. Alright, so 3D, connecting 2 squares together, or 2 rectangles, or whatever, to make a cube. And that is 3D. Don't really have any cubes I can use in this room, but you know what a 3-dimensional square is. Alright. So, if we just keep doing that over and over and over again, we can go to 4D, 5D, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10D, 11D, 12D, 13D, 14D, 15D, 16D, and so on. It never ends. So, but trying to comprehend what the 4th dimension would look like is kind of, not just kinda, not just extremely hard, impossible. Because it just does not exist. And if it does, it's in its own dimension, it's in its own realm, and we cannot access it in our universe, or whatever's outside of the universe. It doesn't matter how far we go out there, we'll never find a 4th dimension. Now, a 4-dimensional quadrilateral, let's call it, is actually called a tesseract. And, you know, some people know how to draw it. I know how to draw a 5-dimensional quadrilateral. But it's kind of hard. Like I said earlier, I tried 4 times and I screwed up each and every one of those times. So, I really need a ruler. Well, anyways, so, now, one more thing. Unfortunately, I don't believe the 4th dimension exists at all. Because I believe that anything that exists can be found inside of our universe or whatever comes outside the universe. It exists in the physical realm that we are in. That's just what I believe. Which means probably if heaven is real, it exists in the universe or in the physical area that is inside the universe. Or, no, not inside the universe, that the universe is inside of. Okay? That's personally what I believe. So, unfortunately, more than likely, the 4th dimension does not exist at all. And we'll never be able to experience what true 4D is. So, none of this, feeling crap, that you can feel what's in the movie. No. You don't know true math, people. Alright, well, that was this episode. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.